to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
Wake up Jamaica. Saturday morning runnings is on Fit FM 96.7. You hear that? Saturday mornings just got a whole lot sweeter. From the green hills of Trelawney to every corner of Jamaica and across the globe, Saturday morning runnings is bringing the energy, the laughter, the culture, and the conversation that everybody at top boat. Catch the unstoppable crew, Sherms, Jackie, Max Boyd, and Lady D. Expect big vibes, real stories, Caribbean flavor, inspiration, and enough fun every single Saturday morning. Tune in on Fit FM 96.7 or stream worldwide at www.fitfmja.com. Whether you're there, Falmouth, Kingston, Montego Bay, New York, Toronto, or London, lock in and turn it up. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube. Saturday morning runnings, where culture meets conversation and the vibes never die.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
I'm already still burning. So hold me close, now baby. I do what I'm told, still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line. Yeah, you got me shifting the paradigm. No longer wishing, you're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride, look into my eyes.
That's what I'm talking about. Check. Yes, it is Thursday. Medea. Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to the show. It is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. How are you all doing? How una do? How una doesing? Una doesing fine? Yes. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. I am your executive producer and host on this program, Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. What is going on? We are here, yeah man, ready to roll on a Thursday. Got no time to waste. We don't do that around here. I hope you all had a great weekend, a great day so far. You know where my mind went. I'm about to ask, how was your Memorial Day weekend? Because, of course, I was not here with you on Monday. And I sent out an apology. And I'm here, so I wanted to know how you're all doing. That's why. But good evening to you. We have so much going on here this evening. But of course, you know, this is your host station, Linkage Radio. Yes, your budding and buzzing station 24/7, 365 days for the year. And I'd also like to say hi to Fit FM 96.7, fitfmja.com. Did you know that Saturday Morning Runnings is being aired on Fit FM on a Saturday morning? It is. So I'd like to say hello to you. Also to KVR Radio Network over there in Cape Cod in Massachusetts. What a thing, what a thing. And to, of course, Cool Mellow Radio 92.5 FM, coolmellowradio.com. Good evening, DJ Ghetto. And good evening to Cool Breeze Radio 99.3 in Florida. Good evening, Dex. Good evening, Humble. So we're here this evening to take you on a ride that you'll never forget. A very special good evening to my co-producer, Mr. Evil Green. Those of you who are following us on Voices with Lady D, have you seen Mr. Green lately? Mr. Green is on a roll, I tell you. Yes. The release went out to officially introduce Mr. Green as co-producer of Voices with Lady D. And Mr. Green is happening. Inspirational Zone is coming up, so we're going to praise the Lord. And New Zone updates from the Jamaica Information Service. In Lady D asks this evening one question, endless stories. Who told aging to move so fast? Aging, where you're going? Why you are run me down? We're going to talk about that. And of course, we have our Feature for Child Month, excerpts from the JCDC Festival of the Arts 2026. And in Spotlight, where every journey matters, Max Poet, if you know anything about Maxine Lyons, aka Max Poet, she's going to be pulling back the curtain with us and sharing the real story behind the glory, her glory. This is Center Stage, you know. Call us 914-268-6148 on our direct line and 876-219-3474 on our WhatsApp line. Keep tuning in. Keep inviting somebody. We're going places. Come join us. Yes, and right now as I take you down and I take you to that moment when we want to say, yes, Lord, Medea, please take care of me, protect me, cover me. That's what we're going to be doing now. So let's get into our inspirational zone. It's all brought to you courtesy of Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. And so I want to say hi, bring somebody along, tell them this show start, and we're ready to roll. How about us? Want to raise your hands with me? Yeah, man, put your hands up. You woke up this morning and you could wave, you could see, you could actually blink a few times. Well, you said, Medea still. Yes, we have to give God some thanks. Are you ready to get your praise on? I am. Welcome to the show, everyone. It is Center Stage.
Father, we are here. We've waited in the dark, but we know you are the light. Speak a word, Lord, and change the narrative. Turn the page today. We are ready. The trial was heavy. The fire was so hot. I almost forgot the promises you taught. But Romans 8:28 is ringing in my ear. All things work together, erasing every fear. The pieces of my life seem scattered on the floor, but you are the master builder, opening a new door. You take the bitter mix it with the sweet. You're making a masterpiece right here at your feet. God is turning the situation around. Where there was silence, a joyful sound. He is restoring the years the locust ate. My God is never early, and He's never late. Today is the day of my divine release. He's replacing my confusion with His perfect peace. God is turning it around. My victory is found. Psalm 35. The weeping may endure for a long dark night, but the morning is secure. Joy is coming, I can hear the approaching sound. The shackles are falling, crashing to the ground. You don't need 1,000 years to change a human life. It only takes a second to end the bitter strife. One word from heaven, one touch from your hand, and suddenly I'm walking in the promised land. My faith is rising like the morning sun. The battle belongs to you, and it is already won. Oh, God is turning the situation around. Where there was silence, a joyful sound. He is restoring the years the locust ate. My God is never early, and He's never late. Today is the day of my divine release. He's replacing my confusion with His perfect peace. God is turning it around. My victory is found. Let this truth settle in your spirit right now. God has not forgotten you. Your tears are kept in a bottle. He sees your hidden pain. Declare this over your day. I am entering a season of sudden miracles. What took others 10 years, God will do for me in a day. My finances are multiplying, my family is healing. I am stepping out of the waiting room and into the throne room. My turnaround is not coming tomorrow. It is happening right now. I am aligned with the will of God. Oh, the potter is molding the clay. He's washing the ashes away, giving me beauty, giving me oil of joy, restoring the gifts that the thief tried to destroy. I'm standing in awe of His grace. God is turning the situation around. Oh, where there was silence, a joyful sound. Oh, He is restoring the years the locust ate. My God is never early, oh yeah, and He's never late. Oh, today is the day of my divine release. He's replacing my confusion with His perfect peace. God is turning it around. My victory is found. I receive it, I embrace it. The shift is happening. Praise the Lord, He has turned it around.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. He has turned it around. God will change my situation today. Do you feel that way? Is there something remarkable, something exceptional, something out of this world that you are saying, is that really me? Is this my season, something is changing for me and I'm basking in it, and it's because God has done it. What an awesome message this evening. I'd like to welcome you to the show. It is, yes, I just did. It is God Will Change My Situation Today. So welcome to the show. It is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And I'd like to welcome you. You're just coming? Come, man, sit down, take a seat. I'm so glad you're here to share your time with us. I'd like to, first of all, just hop on over and welcome my viewers on Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'd like to welcome you to the show because if you weren't here, I'd be by myself. And I don't like to be by myself. I like when you're here. So good evening to you. What a pleasure it is being here today. I want to just start from the top because guess who came in first? Pat Downswell came in first. She says, good evening, Lady D Green. And she greet up everybody. And then Madam Ambassador Sherns came in. Good evening, everyone. Then Pat J, our second ambassador, she came in as well. And Halsey, hey Halsey, she came in. She says, good evening, everyone. And Pat J's doing her usual Thankful Thursday. King Ryan came in and he's greeting us up as always. And he went to the mountainside and he's back. Also, my sissy Jen is here, so she's greeting everybody. Good evening, Jen. And co-producer says, this show a ball out this evening. That's right, because guess who is going to join us this evening? Max Poet. It's not the first Max has graced us with her presence, but you won't be able to see her, but you'll certainly hear her. And if you want to see her, you catch her this Saturday morning on Saturday Morning Running. So Max will be talking about her days growing up and how challenging it was for her and her family. And who else is here? Let me do the quick shout out. Yes. Jenny says, ready like never before. Glory in the highest. Amen. The song was touching. So good evening. I'm going to watching my smart TV. That's right. Oh, Jenny. Patty's going to put me on smart TV, so I have to make sure I look sweet. Yes, and smile up. So good evening, everybody. It's 6:31. And as you know, each and every Thursday at this time, we take you to Jamaica because we have to keep you informed. So I'd like to welcome you this evening to our News Zone, a rebroadcast of the news, all courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. It's brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. Stick and stay with us. Enjoy the news. We'll be back.
Good day, I'm Twyla Whelan and this is your JS News for Thursday, May 28, 2026. The World Bank has officially issued a new catastrophe bond providing Jamaica with $200 million in hurricane insurance coverage. The bond was issued on Tuesday through the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development (IBRD) and will provide protection against hurricanes through to the year 2030. It replaces Jamaica's previous $150 million bond, which was fully paid out following the impact of Hurricane Melissa in October 2025. The Ministry of Finance says the new bond attracted strong international investor interest, with 25 global investors participating in the transaction compared to 15 for the 2024 issuance. Under the arrangement, Jamaica will receive insurance payouts if a named store meets specific criteria related to its location and severity. The catastrophe bond forms part of the government's wider disaster risk financing strategy, which is designed to strengthen Jamaica's financial resilience and support rapid response and recovery efforts after major natural disasters. Minister of Finance Favour Williams has welcomed the successful issuance of the bond and thanked the World Bank and international partners for their continued support for Jamaica's fiscal sustainability interventions. The National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority NARA Act has been enacted. Having been passed by both houses of Parliament, it received the final stamp of approval with the Royal Assent seal by the Governor-General, making it a legal binding law. This positions the government to move full speed ahead with critical recovery efforts from Hurricane Melissa. The announcement was made by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness during Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House.
So it has given NARA its legal identity, its powers, its duties, and outlined clearly what are its functions. But this needs to be brought to life. And to do that, we have to appoint the people who will bring the act to life.
With that said, Dr. Holness announced that Ambassador retired Major General Anthony Anderson has been appointed the Chief Executive Officer of NARA. This will take effect on Monday, June 1.
As fate would have it, I had tasked him to review the state's response to Hurricane Beryl, which would have included a review of all the entities involved in the response, but specifically a review of ODPEM. So he is already in proximity to these issues.
The Prime Minister expressed confidence in Ambassador Anderson's appointment, pointing out that he led two of the most important institutions in Jamaica, has working experience with international agencies and contracts, understands the local layout of the land, and would know how to manage stakeholders. Importantly, Dr. Holness says he would have the confidence of partners and stakeholders, which is critical to the success of NARA. Prime Minister Holness reveals that 85 applications were received for the post, of which 7 were shortlisted, including 3 Jamaicans. Still on NARA, a short list of projects to be pursued by the authority was finalized at Monday's meeting of the Cabinet and is to be published within another week. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says the publication will coincide with the time the CEO for NARA takes office.
Those issues that are close to people, close to the recovery and restoration of life and livelihood, those projects we want to get them off the ground right away, and by 2027, we should be saying that is complete. That's my immediate direction as well to the new CEO.
As for the Jamaica Reconstruction and Resilience Oversight Committee, JAMROC, Dr. Holness says the terms of reference and the names of persons invited to participate will also be published shortly.
So this will happen simultaneously with the appointment of the Chief Executive Officer, who I'm going to call the Chief Executing Officer. So we are all aligned now, and we are ready to go. 1st of June will be the effective start date of operations for NARA.
NARA is being established to serve as the central coordinating authority for post-Hurricane Melissa reconstruction, with a mandate to eliminate bureaucracy, reduce fragmentation, and prevent project delays. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security has followed through on its commitment to launch a digital platform where beneficiaries can track repair assistance applications under the government's Restoration of Owner or Occupant Family Shelters ROOFs program. The digital platform can be accessed at wepaytoday.com/MLSS/beneficiary. Portfolio Minister Pernell Charles Jr. explains that the platform was introduced to address issues faced by persons who were unable to redeem vouchers during phase 1 of the program.
So all of what was before in terms of a more arduous process has been broken down, and of course we're using artificial intelligence that has been embedded into this digital platform to assist us to close off the 20% of persons for phase 1.
The minister was addressing Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing. He said the ministry was continuing preparations for the rollout of ROOFs Phase 2, which will use a new digital verification system that allows direct deposits to beneficiaries' bank accounts. A pilot project for that verification system is now underway and is expected to expand within weeks to Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, and St. James.
And that digital platform is being now tested to make sure that persons who are not able to attend to or to reach to us or to come to any one of the in-field operations, or persons who just don't have access or who choose or who don't want to use perhaps or go by taxi anywhere, and they know how to use a computer, they'll be able to log on themselves, register on the platform, put their information in, and you will automatically be uploaded, verified, and you can get thereafter your direct deposit.
Minister of Local Government and Community Development Desmond McKenzie is urging Jamaicans to take preparedness measures seriously ahead of the 2026 Atlantic hurricane season, which begins on June 1. He made the appeal while participating in Labor Day activities at the Kingston Public Hospital on Monday.
As a country, we need to become proactive. We need to take personal responsibilities around our environment. We need not just to take personal responsibilities, but we also need to ensure that the part that we play is critical.
Minister McKenzie stressed the importance of early preventative measures such as the trimming of trees and other mitigation activities.
A ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. I want to urge you, Jamaicans, not to be complacent, but to take seriously the various notices that will be placed as we enter into the new Atlantic hurricane season.
He also urged persons to dispose of garbage responsibly and noted that measures relating to litter fines were being finalized. And finally, the Ministry of Health and Wellness is appealing to members of the public to review their travel plans and avoid traveling to or transiting through countries affected by the current Ebola outbreak. The World Health Organization, WHO, recently declared the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda as a public health emergency of international concern. Although the WHO assesses the risk as high in the African region and low globally, the ministry reports that it's taking no chances and has further enhanced its port of entry health surveillance activities. Jamaicans or travelers to Jamaica who have no symptoms but have traveled to affected countries or transited through those countries in the last 21 days will be asked to self-quarantine under the supervision of the health department. Persons with symptoms will be classified as suspected cases and will be isolated. The ministry is further urging members of the public to seek out health information and advice regarding the Ebola outbreak and other health conditions from official and authorized channels of communication. And that's it for JS News Today. I'm Twyla Whelan. Thanks for watching.
Well, thank you, Twyla. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you were so informed with this evening's newscast, all courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. I like to say that. Welcome back to the show. Are you just coming in? Oh, you had a great day today, and now you're here with me. I want to make a very special, not very special, come on, Lady D, a public service announcement. We have so much to do on Voices with Lady D, not just about bringing you great topics for conversation. There are things that we have to do backstage, on the back end. And we have been promoting for some time the importance of our viewers to subscribe. And many of you are subscribers, but we want more people to subscribe to the channel. Everything has a ripple effect. And the more viewers we get, the more subscribers we get. That's how we're able to do more with the platform called Voices with Lady D. If you're on this evening and you are not a subscriber, you have never tapped into that little horizontal looking box which says subscribe, then I would like you to do so, because it is important for you to subscribe. Become a subscriber today. We want to move the show. We want to see people coming in, watching this great platform and content that we have to share with our audience and the world at large. So we want you to subscribe today to Voices with Lady D on the YouTube channel. And for those who are watching right now and you have not tapped the like button, and I'm doing the tutorial, so if you're not sure, it's that little thumb that goes up like that. Please tap it so that we can get okay, here we are. I'm speaking to you, and I'm doing everything at the same time. And so I ask that you tap and you subscribe to the channel and be a part of the conversation and to follow us each and every time. How do you like this evening's promo that we have done? Have you seen it? You haven't? Okay. So this is what we have up there for you today for Lady D Asks. How are you handling aging? How are you handling it? When was the last time you really looked in the mirror and said, oh, that kind of thing? We'll be talking about that. We like to be real. And if you're also asking, so where is the lady they mentioned who is coming up at 7:30? That's her. That's our Maxine Lyons, Max Poet. And Max and I met several years ago when I had her perform at a culture event we had. And she's done other things with me. She has appeared on the show. And many of you have seen her, but you have never, maybe got a chance to really hear her backstory and so on. And Max certainly is an awesome woman. I'm telling you, really nice woman. And she and her husband, Norman, they make a good team. And so I just want to say we're so excited that we're going to be chatting up with Max later on. So a lot is going on. There you have it. Coming up in a minute, Lady D Asks. One question, many stories, and that's what we'll be doing today. So for those of you who are saying, all right, no, we saw the promo, we want to talk. Yes, we're going to talk. We are going to talk. But you know how we like to mix it up a little bit here. So I'd like to once again remind you the show is brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. And if you're coming to New York, if you're coming to New York and you'd like to stop by, just call us up and say, hey, Lady D and Evol, I'm in New York, and I want to go by Cooler Runnings. Come get me now. We'll just hop in our car and come get you and take you and just hang out with you and let you meet everybody. How about that? But we also want you to support the business as they continue to sponsor this show, Voices with Lady D. How about that? It's 6:46 p.m., and I got a little music, and then we're going to come right back to Lady D Ask. One question, many stories. What you say? You're good? Me good too.
Pressures of a life and it tough. No stay down, mama, time pick it up. No bother with the down, full style, strictly up, full vibes. I pick it up when the bills, them, the rent and the mortgage due. Yeah. When me chalice, when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Yeah. Like a past split, turn up the music. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and the rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet. Yeah. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and the rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet. Yeah. Skanking sweet. For every pain there's a melody. Yeah. For every trouble there's a harmony that brings everything together. So make we sing together. And who said
You check my skank though. Yeah, man, that's Chronics for you. And I'm just doing my vibey thing in my chair. You all know I love music and I love to dance. Sure, what am I talking about? Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And you're connecting with me in Jamaica, all courtesy of Fit FM 96.7, and Florida, all courtesy of Cool Breeze Radio. I just love to say it because I'm just picturing a little wind blowing there down in they're in, yeah, soon come back to you. But anyway, Cool Breeze Radio 99.3 and Cool Mellow Radio 92.5, Fit FM 96.7, KVR Radio Network, and your host station, Linkage Radio. Hey everybody, welcome. It's now time for Lady D Ask One Question, Endless Stories. Who told aging to move so fast? Now, blame it on co-producer. He sent me a note and I sent back a response. And we say, okay, let's roll with this one. Yeah. And, I put my charm to the whole thing. And here we have a flyer, which I know you're saying, Lord Jesus, right? This will look like mine. Somebody is saying, have mercy. Where you going, age? Where you going? I have no time for you, man. And not only, facially, but other parts of us, knee, every minute or something, finger, pain, joints just not working like they used to. And you're like, somebody may drop a little hint and say, we get old. And we really don't like to hear that. That is not up our street. We're not doing no old business. And in any case, these days we're saying, we're a little more mature. We don't want to say we get old and all of that. But reality sets in every now and again. And if you take up a photograph and you look at it, and it was like 20 years ago, you start to say, but hold on a little bit. Me no really look so again. You look at the picture good, you're like, me did either a little cute, I was more handsome or something. And you start to compare and look at yourself and say, day after day you're going and you're going and you're going. But people may see it on you. You may not be paying attention because you don't want to. Or you may pay attention every now and again and then you say, sure, me look good still, right? That's the part that you nestle in, that comfort space to say, me still a happen. And then you're like, oh, but this year I'm going to be so and so. And you're like, when did that happen? There's so many things that goes on in a human being's mind when it comes on to, progression in terms of aging. Hi, sir. And you're saying to yourself, I'm not doing this with you. And then you say, I wish I were so-and-so, right? You wish you were still 25. I don't know if I would have liked to still be 25. 25. Well, 25 was a good year for me. Yeah. 25 up to 29 was wonderful. Yeah. And then my life changed for a lot of reasons. And it wasn't all that again. And so I had a difficult period of my life. And I tell anybody, you see me here? Now, we disclose accordingly what is worthy for disclosure. And there's non-disclosure as well. But because it's common to everybody, at least most of us, at some point in our lives, when I turned 29, I started to gray. I mean, my head was like getting grayed up. I had to start putting in a little color, or we say a little rinse and stuff. Because my life changed at 29, and stress just had me on the veranda sitting. No, I wasn't on the veranda. I was in the bed with stress. Stress took me, and my hair just started to get gray. And I remember a friend of mine had said, Denise, look here. So, and I realized, oh, and she said, but you're a gray up man. Yeah, because life happened, and and I started to gray. So what observations have you made? Because, let me tell you how it all came about. And not only did co-producer send me, but co-producer sent me a note. So listen to it. So I thank you, co-producer, for sending the note. A listener reached out with this heartfelt question. Hi, Lady D. I listen to your show and especially enjoy the Lady D Ask segment. I have a question I'd like you to ask your listeners. So the question is for you, not for me. Seems like the aging process is catching up with me faster than I expected. I'm especially bothered that my eyebrows and eyelashes are turning gray, and the skin under my neck is getting droopy. My hair is going gray as well, but at least I can color it, right? So I'd like your listeners to share, how do they handle the aging process? And so that's what we're asking you. How are you handling the aging process? And you can call me, man, and talk, because I want to know. Because sometimes you see us just pop up, we look different. Some people, you see them yesterday, and then today you say, hold on a little bit. Is that you? They did something, whatever it is. Because as far as possible, as far as we can, we will try to slow down the aging process. So we will go buy something, whether it is a cream, whether it's some fluid liquid they say we have to take to alleviate this or to prevent that. You have to be real. We won't stay here longer, right? We know who has the final say in terms of our lifespan. But until that time, we're trying to see how best we can hang in there, and look good while we're at it. So who wants to be the first caller? And I wouldn't want to call out anyone's name because I'm not in a classroom. But there are some people who I know who don't mind talking the things. So I really would like to hear who would like to share that part of the whole thing with me and tell me. Jen says, rock on, sis. Yes, Jenny, I was dancing. Who wants to give me a call and share the story of this whole aging thing here and how you're feeling about it? Are you okay? Have you accepted that now you're at a certain age and, the changes and so on? We just want to hear from you. Give me a call. The lines are open, 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. That's 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Don't forget, Max is going to be joining me. I was about to say Sharon's because, we're all just so in love with one another. But Maxie will be joining me. So we want to get as much in as we can. So who wants to be my first caller? 914-268. Oh, Lord, Jennifer says, I still feel like 25 going on 30. I love that, Jenny. Okay. Who is my bold and beautiful one? Oh, okay. Give me a call. Yes, Sharnsy, give me a call back because you're not coming through my system. So give me a call back, please. That's my Sharon. She was the first one to call me because I want to hear what she has to tell me. Lordy. Yes, sir. But yes, I want to say good evening to everybody tuning in with me. And we want to hear how aging going for you, because sometimes we don't like him. And we have no part and parcel. Is that so? You know, we use words. We play on words, as we say. We don't want no part and parcel. A pleasant good evening to you. Alrighty, Patty, you're gonna have to give me a call back. My line's stuck. All right, give me a call back, 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. I do apologize. My thumb not working the way I'd like. So yes, we're talking about the aging thing this evening, and you want me to flash it again for you? I don't know. Good evening to you.
A pleasant good evening to you, Lady D. Gomez Green.
I am here. I'm here. Good evening, Patty.
All right. And to co-host Eval and the Voices family.
Yes.
And you're looking fabulous as usual on the smart TV.
Oh, Lord. Let me do another post for the evening. Oh, Lord. Yes, Patty. Good.
Yes. You're looking fabulous as ever. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Well, this is a topic that's right up my alley.
Oh, dear. All right. Let's hear.
Boy. Lady D, when I was about 42, I went on a trip to the Navajo Mountains in Arizona. It was a school trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happened. When I came back, Lady D, I was in premenopause.
Oh.
I was in church. It's a good thing I love to wear suits.
Mm.
And Lady D, I felt a heat radiating from my toes going up to my neck.
Oh, wow.
And it set me ablaze. I was sweating bullets, and I started to peel off my clothes. Took off my, Lady D.
Oh, gosh.
And I said, oh, no, this can't be happening. So I called my doctor. I made an appointment. I've always seen male doctors.
Yes.
Oh, my doctor was a young doctor, and I went to him, and he said, Miss Johnson, what brings you here? I said, close the door. I said, what I'm going to say to you, please promise me you're not going to laugh, because it's not funny.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what happened? I said, listen, doc, over the weekend I had a heat from my toes coming up to my neck, and I started to laugh already. I said, but doctor, promise me you're not going to laugh. It ain't funny. I said, something is going on with me. And Lady D, he told me, he said, I have had women coming to the office 20 and in their 30s. They're in menopause. I said, so I don't feel so bad then. Well, anyway, he sent me to go send me to the GYN doctor to have a pregnancy test done. And I was laughing. But anyway,
yes.
You know, they ruled out pregnancy, and the doctor says, you are in premenopause.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm going to have to put you on birth control.
Oh.
Now, no doctor in the past would ever want to put me on birth control. Well, Lady D, I must tell you, I was on that until age 50. Those were the best years of my life.
Yes.
I felt good. My face perked up. Oh, I was feeling on top of my game.
Oh, wow.
But the doctor says at age 50, I have to take you off of this medicine.
Uh-huh.
So they took me off, and Lady D, my hormones dropped. Plummet.
Oh, no.
I started losing my hair. Oh, up until now, I have alopecia. I was a basket case, always crying or whatever.
Oh, dear.
Now I am in my 70s, Lady D. Aging is not for the faint at heart.
Yes.
No, 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 no. I mean, thank God I have good skin. You know, I've been taking care of my skin for many years now. But I'm having such problem with my knees.
Oh dear.
About 3 months ago, I got the urge to go to the bathroom and I couldn't get out of bed, Lady D. My knees. Oh, MG. And I said, I am not going to have no knee surgery. I just have a sister who had total knee replacement. And when I saw what she went through, I said, I ain't going through that. So I went and I got me some glucosamine and chondroitin.
Okay.
And it's helping me with the cartilage, the cushioning. So that really helps. So far, I don't see any wrinkles under my eyes. I see a little wrinkle in my neck. But overall, I have gray hair.
Yes.
Lady D, getting old is not for the faint at heart. But you know, we have to make the best of what life has to offer because I'm still here among the living.
Yes.
And I am a recipient. I can tell everybody, start taking care of yourself from an early age. Take care of your skin. Go to your doctor. Get your medical visits, checked. Get your blood work done. Start taking care of yourself at an early age because when Mr. Old Age pop in full fledged, if you're not ready,
you get caught off guard.
You're gonna fall apart.
Yes,
you're going to fall apart. So we have to accept age gracefully. We have to age gracefully,
That is true.
I see some women now when they tell you they're in their 70s. Lady D, they look like they're in their 40s, 50s.
Yes, ma'am. They're rocking.
So
yep.
Yes, I think that's going on, Lady D.
They're rocking.
Age, yes. Age is a state of mind. It's a state of what you want age to be.
Yes.
If you want to act old, and even if somebody tell me, "Oh, you're getting old," I say, "Well, that's okay. That's okay."
Yes.
Because I know I'm not a young puppy anymore.
Right.
But I'm not a young puppy anymore, so I don't care what you say to me. I don't know if you're going to look as good as I am when you get to my age, so you can go ahead and say whatever you want to say.
Well, Patty, I saw someone else calling, so I'm thankful that you were successful in getting me. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, bye.
I'm listening out now. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that Patty kicked it off. Madam Ambassador Sherns, I'm still awaiting your call now that the line is activated. 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Don't forget the 876 number. Wherever you are, it's a global line you can call. So whether you're here in the U.S. or you're in Jamaica, wherever, you can still dial that 876 number and I'll still be able to talk to you. How is it going for you? Okay. I would like to hear how it's going for him. A very pleasant good evening to you. Welcome.
Sister Pat, let me give you a recipe for the joint, Sister Pat, before me get confused. So, Sister Pat, you can buy the unflavored, make sure it's unflavored, gelatin. The unflavored gelatin, Sister Pat, and then the grass-fed collagen. So you need those two. You can add it to your smoothie and have it in the morning or evening. So you need collagen, Sister Pat, and gelatin. Gelatin will mainly at that joint.
All right, so get going because I think Madam Ambassador was calling me. So go ahead, sir.
Okay, well, as Sister Pat said, aging is not for the faint of heart. Sister Pat, when I turned age 41, Sister Pat, I call up my doctor. And I make an appointment and I go in and I have time and date. It was my first experience of prostate enlarging.
Okay.
Mr. Pat, I did the same thing and the doctor burst out a laugh and said, Ryan, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club. And I said, Doctor, why you say welcome to the club? He said, trust me. What you experience is normal, but welcome to the club. Keep a close eye. Within 45, going into 50, keep a very close eye. Any signal, any change, you head on to the doctor. Please write down date and time. Let me knock on something here, thank God.
Okay.
But as Sister Pat said, Queen, take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, take care of yourself. Pay close attention. Stay on top of your vitamins, your minerals, your iron, your everything. Cut out the rice and peas and the chicken and the oxtail and the yaga yaga. Cut that down to, if you decided 100, cut it way down to 5%. Because after a while, those rich food, so we body see them as rich food, we body begin to not understand them, not know them, can recognize them like first. So, please everybody, as Sister Pat said, we have to take care of ourselves. Well, for me and Greg, Mr. Greg told me about 16, 17.
Oh, yeah.
And I would not want to be 25 in this here world. No, I would not want to be 25. I'm glad for my age.
Wonderful.
Because them claims to me are 45 and 40 and all kind of stuff. I mean, tell people every day, I'm proud to tell everybody that I'm 55. Because my boss is 56. And them say every day, them can't understand how my boss are 56 and me are 55. And me look so.
Aye, sure.
We tell them it's good grade.
Yeah, that's
nothing
right.
special about a good grade.
Amen. Thank you,
That
King.
is
You're
my
good
2
though.
cents.
2 cents worth
Yes, ma'am,
worth
me
it
good.
all. Thank
Me
you.
dey stay on top of things.
That's right. Well, thank you, sir. All right, that was King. Madam Ambassador, I want to hear from everybody this evening. And don't forget, Max comes up at 7:30, and we want to get as much out of her. So if you want to call me now for this aging drama, please call me 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Good evening to you.
Good afternoon, Lady D. Green.
Hey there, Gloria.
And the rest of listeners, Sister Pat. Sister Pat, I had to laugh at you. I don't know if it's because I usually say, I'm old. Hello?
Hello? Yes, go ahead.
It never bothered me. I tried to turn the radio down, it's still high. But I'm not in the same room. I always say I'm old. But all when I was 40 and so.
Okay.
People used to tell me, don't tell anybody my age, because I never knew about stress until I came here.
What?
No, I never stress. I mean, if my rent due and I don't have it, it will run over my mind. But soon after, I never knew about stress till I came here. So, although I have a friend younger than me, and she said when that time came, she said, Gloria, I have to strip off my clothes and go into the bathroom, they shower at work. I said, no. I'm at work and I used to live in. I just throw up the cover and nothing bother me again and get 2 toes.
Oh, wow. But anyway,
But,
changes are
now
happening.
the feet catch up on me.
Yep.
The feet. And but
yes.
Maybe as co-producer say I laugh too much or sometimes the problem is there and I laugh it.
You laugh it away. You
I laugh it away.
That's
So,
right.
So it don't, and then I used to do the hair, so we put a little rinse in there.
Of course.
So I never see so much of the gray hair until I got saved and stopped doing it. And my same friend said I shouldn't stop. But you know, the churches in Jamaica, different rules. So when I came here, my daughter said, "Mommy, you have to do it." And I went back and did
Okay.
here.
Yes.
But now, since I came here, I think stress overpower me sometimes, but not when I was in Jamaica.
Okay, got you.
So, you know, I had a little time with the age in there too. And I eat the rice and peas and everything. I eat fish, I ate everything. I ate everything. You never bother me like no.
Hey.
So the aging just started.
Hello.
All right.
Thank you, my dear. Bless you.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right. All right.
Alrighty, I do apologize if you maybe didn't hear her. I was figuring out how I could possibly conference the calls, because we can. It's just that, you know, it's a distance away and I have to kind of maneuver stuff. So welcome to you. Call me now, you know, because I'm going to be calling Max in a minute. So, you know, you have any story to share it quickly. 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Don't worry, I'm gonna just play some music, but please, you're open to calling me and I'll take your call. It is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect, right here on Voices with Lady D on Linkage Radio, on Fit FM 96.7, on Cool Breeze Radio 99.3, and Cool Mellow Radio 92.5. Good evening to you and to KVR Radio Network. We're here. I'm your executive producer, by the way, Lady D, alongside co-producer Mr. Evil Green. And I want to thank him for passing on the note, because I think everybody got it going on. Have you seen co-producer lately? I'm not sure you've all seen co-producer. You know, co-producer has just gotten all snazzy poem, but don't forget, Max is coming up in a minute, and so I want to hear from you so that we can, you know, get things rolling around here the way we like to do it. I am Denise Lady D Gomez. Have you met my co-producer lately? A very pleasant good evening to you. I believe this is my Marie. How are you, Marie?
Hey, Lady D, how are you?
I am good. Good evening, Marie.
We're dealing with aging this evening, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we are.
Listen, we just have to age gracefully. That's all we got to do.
Okay.
Age gracefully.
Yeah, you have a story to tell.
I have no story. I'm 63 years old. I feel like I'm 63. I don't do a lot of things as much as I used to do them. The only thing I hold on to, and I really hold on to that, is that I run.
That you
and
run.
I keep
okay,
running.
You keep running.
Run slower, but I still run.
Okay. And the muscles are...
wax and wane, fluctuate.
The muscles are doing fine. They're holding up well.
Got to listen to what Ryan is saying about the knees, because I had knee problems years ago and I stopped running, and then I started running, and then it's coming back again, but I'm not going to stop running because it keeps me.
Oh, got you. All right.
But listen, it's just a number. It's just a number.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a number.
You're not into no number thing with him.
Listen, a few years ago, my son's friend died at the age of 36, and that rocked me. He was shot and killed.
Yeah.
Wrong place, wrong time. Ever since that was about 10 years ago, I said, it doesn't matter with mom. It doesn't matter with age. I just want to know I'm alive and above ground and I'm fine. And I'm going to go. And guess what, ladies? Many of us who are older do much better than them young people. When I hear them, oh, I'm tired, I'm like, be quiet.
Hi.
I'm sure younger people and oh, I didn't sleep last night. They missed 1 hour sleep. I didn't sleep and they're tired. So I give God thanks. That's all I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to let someone else speak. I give God thanks. I have no story. All I know is my energy level has gone down.
Oh.
It's not where it was. I don't do the things I used to do. It takes me longer. I've accepted it, and I keep moving. My mother died at age 94.
Yes.
So
hey,
I'll be okay. But I love the subject, and menopause is real.
yes.
It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. And I had a conversation with a coworker of mine yesterday. It's real.
Well,
So
and it
don't know what happened to men, but
affects
I
a
know what
lot of
happened to
people.
me.
Some people far more than others.
Yes, it caused me to pass out. It's
What?
more than once.
Really?
Yes, yes. Pass out, just pass out.
Oh dear, I never heard of that. I know that it has
Oh, yeah.
caused people to feel like they're gonna lose their minds.
Yeah, but it gives you
Oh.
it's I don't know if it gives you vertigo or it comes with vertigo. I learned later that it wasn't vertigo, but that's how it started out in menopause. I went on a visit once to see a family in a shelter, and I was there and I thought, and the next thing I know, EMS was standing over me.
What are you saying?
And that's how I knew. And my supervisor at that time, I was doing internship, said, Marie, do you think you're going through menopause? Because I have a friend who's going through menopause.
Oh, wow.
And I have learned how to deal with that. When I feel it coming on, if I get hot and bothered, I remove myself, get to somewhere cool, not fan. Drink a little bit of water, go somewhere cool, and I know how to cope with it now. But I realize it wasn't vertigo.
Oh.
But a part of it comes with
Comes with
menopause.
that.
But yes, it makes you feel like you are going to pass out. And I know a lot of people who deal with that.
Man.
Exactly what I just described to you. But it's not an easy thing as you get older and as you go through menopause.
Yes.
It's not just hot flash. It's the anxiety. It's so many different things that comes with it, and you have to recognize them.
Yes. Oh wow.
Like anxiety, it doesn't come to me in a bad way, but it comes where I recognize it and I have to stop, get myself together, organize myself, organize what's around me, to make sure things are not out skelter and carry and make sure it's in order.
Got
and
you.
and lessen that anxiety that comes. It comes a lot of different things.
Yes.
And as you said, people like go out of their mind.
Isn't that something?
But there are other things that it's not just the hot flash. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I remember
thank
once I was
you.
sitting right over there in Jacoby Hospital,
Yeah.
and sitting there waiting for my brother who was in the hospital, and the next thing I know, the doctor was over me. Started to feel like the hot flash coming on, and then the next thing I know, I passed out.
Oh man.
But it's part menopause and part something else, but it's still menopause.
Got you. Well, Marie,
So
thank you
for
for
women
sharing.
to realize that
Oh,
when this
my.
happens, it may be this. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, but
my
I'm dealing with
love.
my age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same here. And even when somebody would say we get old man, I don't even take them
Oh,
out.
please. Now, listen to how I put it now. Older.
Yes.
I keep the old and I add something to it. I'm getting older. Of course I am.
Yes.
And I said, we're all getting older.
Of course we are.
Yes. But I'm watching on my big screen TV also.
Sure. Yes.
And I love it.
Yes. Thank you. All
Thank
right.
you. All right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's Marie, Pat, Gloria, King. Hi. I tell you, aging ain't no chicken. But of course, Max is going to call me in a minute, and we're going to wrap up the show with Spotlight. So we're spotlighting Maxine Lyons, a.k.a. Max Poet, this evening. What a ting, what a ting. We're certainly going to have fun with Max, because Max is a trip. Yes, she's very practical, very down to earth, and we love her. And so, I want you to stick and stay and invite someone to come on over and listen as we're doing the interview with her. Don't forget to subscribe to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power, right here on this platform. And, you don't want to say, Lord, me no know where she talk about and so on. we're slowly dropping. If you notice, those of you who are following us, we're dropping things a little at a time. And so I don't want you to miss out on anything that we're doing around here because, man, we're busy. We're busy, we're busy, we're busy. How about some music? And I wait Maxine's call. Stick and stay. It is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Connect with me, no man. Sure.
Outstanding. Girl, you knock me up. Exciting. You make me wanna shout. Yeah, you looking sweet tonight. You better every day, girl. Wish that I could love you right in a special way, girl. You light my fire. I feel alive with you. You blow my mind. I'm satisfied. Girl, you knock me out. Exciting. I'm so excited. You make me wanna shout. Gee, I feel so lucky now to have you all alone, girl. I really love the way you love, girl. Forever I'll be yours, baby. You blow my mind, baby. I'm so alive with you, baby. You blow my mind, baby. You blow my mind, baby. Baby, light my fire. I feel alive, baby. You blow my mind. I'm
I wonder who is on the line with me.
Well, none other than Neil granddaughter, Maxine Lyon, aka Max Poet.
Yes, please. A pleasant good evening from Coffee Peace. How do you do, Max?
I am doing awesome, darling. I'm not complaining. The weather here is beautiful, and that makes my day awesome.
Wonderful. Are you on your speakerphone?
Yes, I am.
No, you
not
can't.
Coming through clearly?
You can't do speakerphone. So do you mind taking it off?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so I'll come over speaker.
Yes,
I figured more or less, but I wasn't sure. All right, so I'll come over speaker.
So how
Am I coming through better?
Yes, thank you. Howdy, Max. Good to have you. It's been a little while since we, caught up in this regard because we catch up every Saturday morning. And I'd like to just say good evening to everyone. Welcome to the show. Max is here live and, as we would say, direct. So again, I have been flashing your fancy poster right throughout the show. So those who have not seen you can say, Lord, she pretty so. And things like that. They wouldn't know how Kangen work. I'm like, Lord, go Max face. So it's a pleasure having you here, Maxie. And again, we have limited time. It's now 7:30 p.m. and we'd like to start our conversation. Just share in a bite who you are, where you're from, Maxie, and just greet up the people for us.
Okay, so before I share who I am, I just want to say, first of all, good evening to the listeners. Good morning, good afternoon. depending on where you're listening from. And thank you for joining the show. And thank you, Lady D, for having me. I'm no stranger to this platform.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you heard it before, of course. My name is Maxine Lyon, me, West, a.k.a. Max Ford, or Miss Nina Granddaughter, as they used to refer to me as. People here in America refer to me as Miss Nina Granddaughter, the ones who know me from way back when. I am from Carpetties, Clonmel, St. Mary. That's where I grew up. I wasn't born there, but I grew up there. I was born in Kingston. But of course, I went to St. Mary when I was a little child, and my grandmother, who passed away, may her soul rest in peace, grew me up. So that's who I am in a nutshell.
Well, I thank you for sharing that. You know, something co-producer made the suggestion and said, how about asking Max? There's something about your story, your background, that Evolve finds a connection, because, you know, people from very humble beginnings, he'll shake his head and he'll say, that sound like me, you know, that kind of thing. And even though we've been sharing our stories on our Saturday morning show, Saturday morning runnings, there are people who are listening who have never heard you before. I mean, you're on social media, you've done segments with me, but you know how these things go. We're all in rotation, so, you know, people connect with us at different times. And so we thought, you know, it's a good idea to let Max share her story with us. And I'd like you to kick off. Yes, you grew up in Clonmel, Coffee Peace, but what was it like? Because I'm always fascinated when you share on a Saturday morning with us how you pretty much had everything curry, and I used to wonder what that mean until you explained it to us. You know, because we only know curry chicken, curry goat, you know, you do roti, what have you, but we never know curry in many other things, which tells us a story. So go ahead and start talking your humble beginnings, Max.
Okay, so in my humble beginning in Coffee Peace, we never lived in a fancy house. It was a board house, a 2-bedroom board house with a living and a dining on the veranda, as the Jamaicans call it. In America, they say porch, but a veranda, me know. Anyway, speaking of the car, let me get to the food part first then. So, of course, we weren't rich. We had a few shops in the district one of which we purchased our groceries from on the weekend, but sometimes we used to look at stuff we buy on the weekend, by the middle of the week, it's finished. But my grandmother was famous for making what it called fashion. She used to say fashion, never make fashion for dinner between whatever that fashion is going to be. I remember one famous evening when she made curry cocoa. I wrote a poem about that too. She made curry cocoa. We all know what cocoa is. Cocoa is always put in a soup normally in Jamaica, but she made curry cocoa with rice. And I enjoyed it so much. And it's funny that as a child I didn't even know any better. I never was a curry and rice, the same thing as food starch that. So, you know, after I became an adult and get educated and learn more about dieting and nutrition, I realized, but not too starch, I did not eat them, I did enjoy it anyway because it was what we had. She also made curry cabbage. Curry cabbage was a famous thing, and I loved the curry cabbage. And then, of course, she also made curry jackfruit. The young jackfruit, she'd cut it open, cut out this meaty part, and she would curry it and eat that with rice.
Wow.
But I didn't like the curry jackfruit too much. I really couldn't like it none at all. But I had to eat it. So there was nothing else. You know, and like my hubby who was kind of on the richer side, which input that choose them one for dinner. I never had that choice to choose.
Right.
And also this morning I told my son really missing. Isn't porridge for a breakfast meal? But we had porridge for dinner sometimes. And when I say porridge, it was not porridge made with cow's milk and sweetened condensed milk and all the fancy stuff in it. It was porridge, whether it's cornmeal, oats porridge, a mini, banana, those are the ones she made a lot, especially oats. She put coconut milk in it. Because on the weekend when she bought 2 cans of milk, it can't stretch to go in a porridge. So she put a little bit of condensed milk and mostly coconut milk and sugar. Now that I am grown and I have enough money to buy my groceries, thank God for that. When I make porridge, no coconut milk, now I go in there, straight condensed milk.
Yes, please.
You understand what I'm saying? Yes, because I can afford to do that now. Back then it wasn't so. You know, and I feel highly blessed. So of course I did eat a lot of mix up this. I should made curry ackee too. I remember one time it was curry ackee with rice and peas for dinner. I mean, I'm talking about ackee with saltfish. I mean, pure curry ackee, no saltfish. You just season up with some curry and the cook. And we had that for dinner.
Wow. What was that like though? What it tasted like?
I'm never crazy about it. I love saltfish.
Right. So the absence of the saltfish. Yes.
No, it made a difference, but it was what it was for dinner. And of course, you never second, you never choice. You can say, okay, I'd rather have some chicken. No, there was no such thing. It was curry, and rice and peas, and you better eat and go to your bed.
So what was it like going to school, Max? Because I remember you wrote about the shoes, your one shirt shoes.
Oh Lord, let me say, I have so many shoe stories, not even funny. Yes, I went to school bare feet. Yes, that's what I said, guys. I went to primary school bare feet. Uniform well pressed. Monday morning, foot shine up with coconut oil because we don't have lotion. We never had lotion and all those, and deodorant and all these things. So we make do with what we had. So it was either the coconut oil for your foot or battle mix that exists, if we had any of that. So yes, I went to school barefoot feet. When we got a pair of crepe on September morning to go back to school, if that mash up before January comes, you end up in school barefoot for the rest of the semester or the term for school. So yes.
Max,
and I also sorry, go ahead.
No, the thought just hit me because going to school bare feet, you had asphalt road or you had gravel?
Of course, when it is gravel to asphalt, because in my district it was gravel. I mean, say gravel, I mean rough road. There was no fancy part for thick part. You have to just step anywhere. You buck your toes, stone squeeze or something, juke your marker, juke and you still go. And when you get to the main road now where the asphalt is, and then especially when they just do the road and tar it, it's hot. So you have to walk and a skip and a up and a jump because it's hot. Yes, but we went to school anyways. We made do with what we had.
And it wasn't you alone.
No, it wasn't me alone. It was a lot of us. So, it's funny because back then we never saw poor. We never saw not happy. We just had happiness. We got to school barefoot and we don't care. I told you guys on Saturday morning about my hair. We couldn't plait. The back of my hair was so short. They couldn't plait it. So they plait the sides and the front, and when they get to the very back, it was left like that, brushed out, and I got teased for that. After the lunch, oh my gosh, the lunch was something else. Let me tell you something. I was traumatized in primary school with lunch. Because my grandmother would, whatever for breakfast is what I cook for lunch. So when she get up out of bed early, she get up and fry dumplings and cook ackee, sometimes with salty, sometimes without. Or she fry dumpling and cook a sardine. Or it was some tough crackers with butter. And I always had a bottle. She always had a jam bottle, a Horlicks bottle, or a flask bottle, the flask, the rum bottle, to put my drinks in. So she would pour a little bit of syrup and a little milk together. When I go to school, I would go to the tank and catch the water and shake it up as the water had no head in the tank, But you shake it up and you drink it. Sometimes there's no water at school in the tank, so you can't mix your drink. That was another situation too, what we had sometimes. But when it was during lunchtime, when everybody gone to the canteen, the boys would clear over, just walk around the classroom to see who was still sitting in their bench. And if you're still sitting in your bench, it means that you bring lunch to school. And let me tell you something, it was not but pure teasing. You'd have to hide to eat your lunch. And then you roll it back and the desk and a pinch of the little piece of food in your butt. And once you eat fried dumpling, the entire school know you carry fried dumpling for lunch. Because they would walk and scream out and carry on, oh, you carry fried dumpling for lunch. Let me tell you something, that I was traumatized with that, but thank God I survived.
And how you feel now, whenever you have moments to sharing about your past, because we're transitioning into where you are shortly, but we're spotlighting. We kicked this segment off a few weeks ago, but now we're rolling it out where we're having interviews with people to share their stories. What now that you're sharing it, Max, because I'm sure the barefoot, the curry, the hair when they tease you, do you feel any kind of like a pang of something that just grip you, sometimes when you share?
No, I always feel pleasurable in sharing my life.
Oh, okay.
I feel good to tell these stories because what I do know is, as my poem says, poor are poverty and not me created. That's a line in my poem that says, well, it's now in a song, Far and About. Poor are poverty and not me created. So back then I never feel bad and I don't feel bad talk about it now because I was not the one who created the situation. I was born in the situation, I saw the situation, I lived the situation, and I don't feel guilty because I was a child. So I wasn't responsible. I'm not blaming my parents either for the situation either because they had what they had, and they did their best with what they could. So I love them for whatever they provided for me.
Yes.
So I'm happy telling my story. I really am, and that's why I think it's my songs and my poetry. Most of what I write is telling my whole story.
And we're going to share one of the selections with our audience in a minute because you know, as I said, we are transitioning from one phase to the next. But co-producer, he has to drop something in here, Max. Max, my girl, what did him say? Max, tell me the porridge wasn't curry porridge.
No, the porridge never curry, none at all. I never eat curry porridge. I never did that. The porridge wasn't curry, but what I recall is that when me had to go picnic that time, I was probably in secondary school. I must have been in secondary school or maybe high school. My grandmother went to town because she was an eagle and she didn't have no bread, no nothing. She said, make some porridge in the morning. So she made the cornmeal and the condensed milk. It's time it was condensed milk because you can't have a greater cook before me go to school. So I made the porridge and the porridge was too thin. And my cousin was there. They used to sleep at the house sometime. He was there. Last the morning he said the porridge thin and it burned up because it started burning in the bottom of the pot. And it was too thin. So every time he see me, they say it's thin and it burned up. But otherwise, there was no curry porridge.
Oh, God. But, there are still people today who have this experience, Max, believe it or not. As much as we think we're getting modern and so on, there are people who still have this experience. But we're going to take a short break. Good evening, everyone. You're just joining us. You came in at the right time. Welcome to Spotlight, shining light on the journeys that shape us. I'm your executive producer, Lady D, and this evening we're giving one story the space, the honor, and the attention it deserves. And we are spotlighting this evening Maxine Lyons, aka Max Poet. We got a selection lined up for you, all courtesy of Max. She wrote it, she sing it. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. Hear me story, yeah, Maxie. I love this one, Max.
Yes, because it's a few number one spots in a few different places.
Isn't that awesome? No, me say me know somebody who have number one spot. What a drama for me. So Max, all right. Now that yes, you went through the turbulent times and thing, and let's not use that word because that was your experience.
Absolutely.
When did it start to change for you?
Well, it changed after I got married.
Okay.
Well, before that, but it changed for the better after I finished high school and finished college and graduated. Because even college was a struggle. College was also a very big struggle because it was always finance. It's funny, I was making those earlier, and I recall when I was in college, there were times I used to cook in a coal pot. Not just me, my cousin and myself, because we shared room in the same house. So we lived off of campus. And there were times when we have coal to cook and I wouldn't have any food to cook.
Oh.
And then there were times we have the groceries to cook, but we don't have no coal to cook it.
Oh dear.
So that was how the flip side of life happened during that time. So college was rough. When I graduated from college, I could not get my college degree in my hands because I still owed tuition.
Oh.
So, and I'm serious. I graduated, but they wouldn't give it to you. You march with a piece of something there, and nobody know what it is, but it was my degree.
Yeah.
So,
where did you attend college?
West Indies College, now called Northern Caribbean
University.
In Mandeville, yes.
Yes.
So what happened that after I got married and I moved back to Mandeville, that was when I went up to the college, finished paying off my tuition, and so I could get my degree in my hand.
Wow, you see
so
that
it was a struggle, but I made the thank God because a lot of folks who started up with me, 95% of them just drop out along the way for financial reasons, for whatever reason or kind of a reason. So but I was always very determined and very tough. So and I'm still like that today, and I thank God for that because He built me that way.
Yes. So tell me now, here you are today. You are a poet. You started writing about yourself.
Yes, most of my
your work is about
poetry.
Yes, it's about your life.
About me.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have one with you that you want to share with us in addition to the next selection that I have queued? And while you're thinking about it, I also want to ask you, how do you feel today? How does Max feel today in this season of your life?
I have to tell you, and I'm going to be honest, these are the best years of my life. Best time of my life is now because I'm doing things that I love and that I dreamed about doing, and I've got the chance to do it. Like, for example, seeing my name in print. When I published my book and they sent me the first copy, I cried. I was so excited I cried. Yes, I did, because it's always something I wanted to do. And it's funny, when I was very, very young, I used to see from my grandmother radio and play it when she got a sound and put it back in my phone after I finished it. Seriously, these are true stories, not making them up.
Yes.
She used to hide the radio from me because I love music, love commercial, love everything on the radio. We never had TV, so radio was our go-to. And I always said I want to be an artist. I wanted to sing so bad, and I never had a chance to do it until I moved to Georgia. So that's a big plus for me. So I have to say that these are my happy times because I get to go on stage and do what I love doing.
Yes.
Whether I'm being paid or not, I love doing it, so I do it.
Yes, and it brings me such joy when I see you send us a flyer and you're smack in the middle of it. I'm like, yes, Max, you're busy. Yeah. That kind of thing, because it's so important for us to support each other. Every chance we get to help to emulate somebody else, showcase them, let other people see them. Do you have a poem for us?
Yes, I'm going to read a poem from my book, and this is the very first poem that I wrote, and it's very fitting. It was written 06/08/96. I was very depressed when I wrote this poem. I was, under stress, working and not getting enough rest, money, not enough on the whole 9 yards, but I penned the poem because of how I was feeling that day. And the poem is entitled Life, and it says, Life, live it and give what you can to help every man on this land. Give to the rich, give to the poor, give to the needy and even the greedy. Life, live it for your families, your friends, your loved ones, the young ones, your enemies, your foes, and even the ones you don't know. Life, live it for your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, not only the blood connected ones, but the others. Life, live it humble, don't grumble. Just be grateful for what you have, because there are lots of people who have to struggle and stumble to fulfill their needs. Life, accept it. Don't regret it. It's the only one you have. Don't abuse it, nor misuse it. You'll be really glad you chose it. Life.
Oh, life. Awesome, awesome. Now, people see we, they don't know we journey, they don't know our story. And a lot of times, some people will become envious of you, or they just think you're too much. They see you here, they see you there. How do you handle that? Has that ever come at you? Are you ever aware? Because we live in a real world.
Yes.
Where people will think things about us.
Absolutely. And it comes out in different ways. And sometimes not from people around you or people, personally, but from others who want to see you. They don't know you. They don't know anything about you. They just see you appearing elsewhere. Yes, it comes out. It's coming out right now. There's a particular DJ that plays my song, and he always praises me and talks a lot about it, because every time I'm on a flyer for a performance, I send it to DJ, including this particular DJ. And he does a show, of course, one day a week, one night a week, and he's always praising me, and there are other people who probably behind the back say to him, oh, you're always talking about Maxine, and all of a sudden, he scaled back. Scaled back saying things, okay? So every time he tries to say, oh, I'm not saying nothing here because them jealous and get upset when they talk about it so much. So yes, it is happening, and that is going to happen because that's how we are, that's how folks are, that's how human beings are. It doesn't matter if you do good or you do bad, they're going to talk. If you're doing too much good, there's a conversation. And if you're doing bad, there's a bigger conversation. But the one thing I want to tell you, ladies and those of you who are listening to the sound of my voice, love you, praise you, do what makes you happy. Because one thing I know for sure, happiness is what matters most in your life. Happiness is what matters most. And love yourself. I'm not going to be detached or be distracted with what people have to say. I'm just going to do me. That's how I look at it.
Yes,
and that's how I handle it.
And that's how it should be. But sometimes we don't learn that too early. So we either try to fit in, or we become isolated because of what people think about us, and it prevents our growth. You can get stumped along the way because you're holding back what God has given you.
Yes.
And you don't excel.
And we shouldn't.
And we should not. We shouldn't. So today now, from Coffee Peace to Mandeville to Farin, how would you put that in a nutshell?
What a transition from Coffee Peace to Mandeville to Clonmel. From Coffee Peace to Mandeville, leave Coffee Peace to Mandeville, it was about college life.
Right.
I spent a few from 90, it was 90, can't be 90. 80 to 80, 81 to 85. And then I got married. Then I got married and I moved from Kingston, from Mandeville to Kingston. Now I moved after college, I went back to Kingston to live. Spent a few years, I worked in different organizations, different companies. And then after I worked as speedographer, that was my last job in Kingston. And then of course the question was stopped. We got married.
Yes.
And we moved back.
Oh, you met Norman, Kingston, by the way.
Into Mandeville.
Oh, you met
in
him?
College?
In college.
And we met in college, yes. I was doing office administration and he did business.
Okay.
Because you see, I am the writer. I can compose a letter or whatever has to be composed. That's me. Number is not me, but he's a numbering.
Okay.
When it comes to numbers, he's a walking calculator.
Sure.
I can tell you that. He's great like that. So we balance each other perfectly.
Right.
Like that. Yes. So of course, after my delivery, we spent 5 years out of our marriage life in Jamaica. And then I came first before he did. I came, and then after I came 1995, the 11th of June, 1995. Never forget that day, on a Sunday. And he came February 96 the following year.
Okay, so it wasn't too far apart.
And no. And then, there was quite a bit of struggle in between that.
Yes.
You know this kind of struggle.
That's
it was
another
a whole
show.
lot of ups and downs. That's a different show.
That's a different show. That's a show. Aye.
That show is a big show. I'm telling you. That's a book. But thank God for where we are today. I'm just praising God each day and thankful. It's something when I walk up my step, I say thank you, God. I walk down, I say thank you. So Lord, I open a tired of me for telling thanks, because I do nothing without praying, and I never stop saying thanks.
Yes.
And when we pray about and ask God for stuff, and he gives it to us, we should remember to go and tell him thanks. Don't just run off and think you're okay. No, you don't even know. That's not how it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, as we're wrapping up, Maxie, I have one more tune on the plating, yeah, brother, that I want everybody to hear. So you stay on the line with me. Don't go anywhere. We're wrapping up. Boy, Max. I hear crockery. No, sir. I hear crockery.
Let me tell you one thing. That's my true story. And there's no makeup line in that song. It's fact you're listening to.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Me hear crockery. Me say yes, sir. But as we wrap up, co-producer sent me a note. He says, ask Max how the rich life feels in comparison. You have an answer for that, Maxie?
Okay, so I'm not going to say I'm rich.
Right.
But, I'm living a so much better life than the ones I lived back in the past. I remember when I look at picking a David farm.
No, Max, when you mentioned that one.
I said that, and I'm serious. Yes.
So powder, by the way, if most people not sure about Fab.
Probably a brand.
It's a brand.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes, I gave it to my mother washed me here with soap powder when I was living in Jamaica a little bit because times were hard. So whatever soap was available, whether it's bad soap, Fab, BMS soap, whatever detergent, something, you name it, they did it with it and wash your hair with it. Now I use body wash. I don't even use cake soap or bad bar on my skin. I use strictly body wash. I mean, I use cheap body wash.
That's right, ma'am.
Because I tell myself I'm getting older and I can afford to buy the good one. So I make good of it. You know, if I'm buying lotion, I buy a good lotion. I don't buy cheap lotion.
I agree.
And I'm not showing off. I'm not here to show off. I'm just saying this is your best life and you can afford to do it. Do it. Take care of you. You know, if you don't take care of you, you're going to look. I don't dress down. I always try to put myself together nicely. If I'm in my house, when I go and shower and get dressed in my house, I put on my makeup, whether I go somewhere or not.
Yes. So, and I agree with you, Maxie. So let me just make some comments here. So, of course, Sharon's is here. She said, Max, my girl. Eval says, me and Max have a lot in... Eval says, me and Max have a lot in common, but not the curry aki and curry cocoa. Lord help us. Let's see. Who else says something here now? Jennifer says, that's my sister-in-law, Jenny. Love the curry cabbage. King says, me walk in at the grass, God help us. That's when he never have on no shoes. So rather than maybe walking, him walking the grass. He says, yes, them days him say me too. So I guess everything he must sanction. He has the same experience. But Jennifer wrote something here which I read earlier. She says, on this day, May 28th, 2026, first time hearing about curry porridge. So that gone down in a history.
I know, right?
Marie says, thank you so much for sharing, Max. Do you know Primrose Gordon from Speedographic? She was asking if you know a Primrose Gordon. Then Eval says, I hope people... Okay. Eval says, I hope people who are now going through the rough phase of life are inspired by Maxine's story. And he's giving you applause.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, and you know, Jennifer is saying, oh, it's okay if it is God. You know, she's there with you. Ryan says, how it wash off, hope not with rainwater. I don't know. I must see the oil of Olay body wash. So says Pat. Pat says oil of Olay. Yeah. Pat says, you have to take excellent care of yourself. And Jennifer is dying with laugh. And Pat says, yes to everything that you say, Maxine. We all went through a rough time growing up. And she says, excellent interview with Max. Yes. And there's no script here, by the way. We're just talking. And that's what makes it, so authentic. So, Maxie, I have one last thing with you. So there is a fun segment that I do with my guests once we are wrapping up with our interview. I will repeat something to you, and you give me one word response, not two. One word. Is that okay? One word me want.
Yeah.
Ready?
Let me hear it.
Coffee piece.
Go ahead. Say the question again.
Coffee piece.
Sock.
Huh?
Sock.
I couldn't hear you.
I said sock. S-U-C-K.
Oh, Lord. All right. No problem. Grandmother.
Curry.
Hey. I was not expecting that. Family?
Come again?
Family?
Cohesive.
All right. Mandible?
Love.
Kori Aki?
Never like it.
Poetry?
Poetry. I want to start the best word. Poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Sane. Sane. SANE.
Okay. Music?
Love.
Purpose?
Driven.
Georgia?
Comfort.
Life?
Beautiful.
And finally, next step.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, no, before that, husband.
Support.
Okay, and finally, next step.
More music.
Yeah, all right, may we go on with that.
Two words.
Yes, but may we take it. Oh, Lordy. Well, Maxie, thank you so much for being our guest on Spotlight this evening. Because on Spotlight, you know, it's where every journey matters. And your journey mattered to us, and we wanted to share it with our audience. So bless ups to you, you know, Maxie. See you Saturday.
Thank you, darling, and thank you all for joining, and you have a good evening each and every
All righty, thank you. Bye-bye. All righty, that's a wrap for Spotlight with our guest, Maxine Lyons, a.k.a. Max Poet. You learned so much more about Max this evening, and I want you to invite somebody to always come over to watch the show here on Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. And you hear Max's voice had power this evening. She had the power within her to share her past and her present. And the comparison between the two, she said, suck. She no like member about that time. But hey, it has made her who she is today, and we're thankful for that. So we are Kongwan now because we're late. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in, for participating, for sharing about this whole aging process here. Chucks. That we just want boot through the door when we just can't bother with it. But you know what? Life is good. We give thanks for where we are, who we are, and how God is just taking care of us in some ways that we don't even understand. Don't forget to subscribe to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. We are looking forward to seeing you back next week to do it all over again. Right here on the show on Monday. I'll be here on Monday, God willing, with the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And of course, we will bring new stuff for you on Monday. How about that? Come with a bag of goodies. Ciao. Looking forward. But want to thank co-producer. I say co-producer and I are on a roll. We're doing what we love to do, and we're doing what makes it work for us. So, co-producer, just want to bless you and say thank you for all that you're doing behind the scenes for us. And I just had to create something for him, you know, because it's him. So thank you so much. And I hope to see you next week. Thanks to Cooler Runnings for sponsoring the show, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. And to all of you who are just supporting us endlessly, don't forget to start talking to people. When you're talking to somebody, just take the phone and say, hey, give me your phone, let you subscribe. And tap on man and get up on YouTube and search for Voices with Lady D and say, see her here, tune in with me. It's great being over here. Don't just watch it just for yourselves. Lots of love to you now, everybody, because we are Congo round now. We are Congwan round. We are Congo round. So, and not only that, hey, I'm just saying, I'm going to head on home now. And while I'm doing so, I want you to take the journey with me because, when we journey together, we reach far. So again, as I close out with you, everybody, this is Lady D signing off. Remember, your life and your time are gifts, so make them count. May God see you Monday. Blessings. Enjoy your weekend.
There's not a minute, hour, day, or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me